Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, 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 hey yo, hey oh shit, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, 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 hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Smooth. This is actually a test run. I'm using Zoom. Reason why I use Zoom is because I don't know, man. I don't like StreamYards, man. That shit be making my computer slow, makes everything slow, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. I don't know. It's just I don't like that shit anyway. So that's all I wanted to say. And yeah, welcome, welcome. This is a test run. I hope this works out well. Obviously, I'm not trying to show my face on camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't camera ready, nigga. That's all it is. So, you know, that's why I got my little logo up there and shit. You know what I'm saying? My logo look better than me, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, what are we gonna talk about? Not much really. I've been saying that I'm gonna put out some content, I'm gonna upload another video and all of that shit. And yeah, you know, it's been about a month or 2 months or even 3 months since my last video. I think it's been 2 months. And I just didn't want to be lazy about it, when you all caught up in your head and you just think about, oh, I'm going to do this. What am I going to talk about? How is this going to look? How is that going to look? After a while, you just reach a point where you just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to say what the fuck I'm going to say, make it look halfway decent by not having my face in the camera. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just put shit out there because I've had so many ideas about stuff, and for some reason I don't follow through because I just don't do the video. Something comes in between and yada yada yada, and then I keep thinking, oh yeah, this day I'm gonna do a video. This day, in other words, procrastinating like a motherfucker. You understand? So anyway, a little bit about me. I mean, shit, you don't need to know about me. Well, you kind of do. You know, about this channel anyway. I actually started this channel back in 2012 where me and my boy said, we had this idea of having a hip hop blog when back in Austria, that would only be, focus on hip hop music and entertainment and sports and, world news in general. And we just wanted to create that kind of platform because we knew that where we were at, there wasn't anything like that. So, we just thought, let's go ahead and do something with it, And it was actually picking traction until I moved over to the US in 2013 and, things kind of slowed down. So, and for years, we've been talking about how we want to do this and do that. And, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I got married, got a family in no time. You feel me? So, it really took a serious back burner, but the spirit was still alive, you know? So, reason why we came up with the smooth thing was because, smooth. Like we always had this idea of, we were always big on information. And we always felt that information, especially applied information, can get you anywhere in life and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that is smooth really is somebody that knows how to socially engage with people. You know how to talk with people depending on what group it is. If you like with some elite snobby ass motherfuckers, you're able to play that role, get into that bag and socialize with them and talk with them and, be still interesting, have interesting conversations or an exchange of ideas. And you could also talk to the, ghettoest of ghetto, people or people that, you know, live in more impoverished areas or middle class. You understand me? So in other words, you able to really communicate with all the different classes, and there's always something interesting that you will have to share with them or interact with them with. Was that correct? Anyway, and obviously in order to be that way, you have to read a lot, you have to study, you have to work out. You just got to work on yourself. I mean, everything at the end of the day is self-improvement. You understand? So yeah. And so the reading and the molding and all of that stuff, that is really like the sandpaper phase. You understand me? And y'all know the whole sandpaper thing on wood and how it comes out smooth in the end. Exactly. So that was really the idea behind it. And how this face with the afro came up is I drew it on a piece of paper one day, and I was like, this should be it. I've always been somebody that loved afros. I loved afros. You understand me? Hell, my baby mama had an afro when I met her. You understand me? So always been a sucker for afros, and for some reason, this particular face is always a face that I would create on games. So, for example, like back in 2003, when NBA Live '03, I believe it was, you know, when I created a player, he always had the afro. It wasn't really not even NBA Live 2003. I think it goes as far back as NBA Live 2001. That's when every player that I had always had an afro. When 2003 came along, you know, it looked more texturized and all that shit. Gave him that afro. When I was playing GTA San Andreas, afro. When I played Sims 2, I was a huge Sims 2 player, you know, and yeah, even with the Sims 2, like my main sim that I would create looked exactly like this, even with the shades and stuff. If the game did not have them, I would download a mod and stuff. And I think it was the Jay-Z. There was a Jay-Z character or something that was meant to look like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker had big nose, big lips, and all that shit. But for some reason was light skinned. I don't know why. And it came with these shades. So I always used those shades. I would never use that Jay-Z. I just really wanted it because of the shades, and that's how I would create them. You understand me? And yeah, so I've always liked this particular, afro shades, goatee, mustache, looking fly. You feel me? So, and yeah, you can see the eyes. You always look unbothered because nothing is too much of an obstacle for you that you cannot overcome. Shit like that, shit like that. But anyway, so yeah, so that's really the whole idea behind this thing. Everybody's trying to be smooth in life, you know what I'm saying? And also we later on even added the acronym of strategic, masterful, organized, outstanding, tenacious, and humble. Smooth, you understand? So yeah, but you could add your own words to it to make it your own, all of that shit. You feel me? Anyway, so brief introduction. And so as y'all know, I'm the guy with the loud ass laugh on these panels and shit, come out the gate, sometimes being disrespectful, sometimes wanting to learn, and I'm sure some of y'all don't heard a bit of my story and shit, you know what I'm saying? How I came into the Manosphere and everything, and how it came at a very important part of my life and all that. So yeah, man, definitely, with BGS, Ibmore, and Angry Man, and the Grinch God, bro. Like, damn. Grinch. Man, everybody that knows, that's heard me on panels and stuff, I'm sure you've heard me mention the Grim. the Grinch numerous times, you know, and yeah, man, it's because that nigga saved my motherfucking life, bro. You know, sometimes it just takes a few encouraging words to really, you know, stop you from doing something that you would have regretted further down the line in heaven or hell. You know what I'm saying? So, in other words, shit, how does regret feel in the afterlife, right? So, I'm sure you catch my drift, right? So, he really talked me out of that shit. And it didn't really take much, you know? And it wasn't just him, you know, it was Angry Man as well. And it's not like he directly said, oh, no, no, don't do it and all of that stuff. But it was like, you know, just the simple fact that they were able to share their experiences with me, you know, to let me know that, you know, look, man, you ain't in this alone. You know, this is what we go through. You understand me? And this is how I was able to get through this. You understand? So that's really one thing that I really appreciate the Manosphere for. Dope, getting a little emotional here. Yeah, so that's what I really appreciated the Manosphere for, you know, because yeah, it was really tough, man. You know, you always feel like you're the only person going through the shit that you're going through. And yeah, you know, shit is deep, fam. Shit is deep. All right. So I just made a few pointers here, you know, just to make sure that I don't forget them because my brain is just a huge fart. You know, it's like so many thoughts coming in and coming out, good thoughts, bad thoughts, you understand me? And yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that I capture a few things on paper so I can, like, you know what I'm talking about here. And now, you see, thing is, you know, I'm sure everybody knows about this Manosphere 3.0, Stream Team 2.0, and all of that stuff, right? And to be honest with y'all, you know, I really don't know what the fuck is going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Because the infighting, you know, the rivalries and all of that shit is crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some motherfuckers in this space. I'm not even subscribed to their channel. I've seen what they about and all of that shit. And fuck them. Motherfuck them. You understand? Like for real, you know? It's just a bunch of Tasmanian devils just causing a storm here. You understand? And I don't know. We got all kinds of freaking Tasmanian devils out here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all I hear when these motherfuckers is talking. You know what I'm saying? And then we got bootleg psychologists here that's caping for bitches, caping for strags and all that shit. I hate that shit too. Motherfuckers look like Scarface, how he looks now, you know, being all sick and all of that shit. That's how the motherfuckers look. And no disrespect to Scarface, because that's one of my favorite rappers from the South. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really get it. You know, it's been this talk about this content creator called Jessica X, you know, and I'm like why are these motherfuckers so butthurt about Jessica X? Like, I don't know too much about her, but from all the panels that I've heard her on and things that she said, like, is she really saying anything that is so out of line? You understand me? And I feel like it's kind of funny how people would just find something to pick on. You understand me? And they will cause such a this motherfucker. Like, why? You know, because if you were to break that anger down, you know, it's not really, how should I say, valid right? Warranted. Is that the right word to use? Warranted. Anyway, so I really don't know what it is, but I feel like a lot of motherfuckers is insecure in this space. I'm sure y'all, I mean, everybody already knows about the April 1st situation, with the cocaine cowgirl, right? Everybody thought she was cool, but I guess some people knew that she was about that bullshit. Me, I thought she was cool. Like, I didn't know that she was on some bullshit like that. I didn't know she'd be on all those freaking degenerate channels, trolling and shit. Like, I know she was on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers say she was chat twerking. She was chat twerking and all that shit, man. I don't know how you be twerking in the chat, But anyway, that's what she was doing. So, and I guess this is the internet at the end of the day, because people, a lot of motherfuckers come in for different reasons, and unfortunately, it seems like a lot of people just come here to get the kind of attention and notoriety that they wouldn't get in real life. Not saying that YouTube is not real life, but let's face it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit that motherfuckers be saying on here, you take that outside, motherfuckers gonna look at you a little weird. You feel me? So, yeah, I'm sure you catch my drift, right? By the way, if you hearing me clearly right now, this is because of Zero. Y'all know who Zero is. He did a mic giveaway, and everybody that was in the chat voted for me. And I'm just going off the top right now. Shing Shang, Sam I Am, New, Neu, which in German means new as well, the word new, but we pronounce it neu. Oh yeah, I speak German, by the way. I don't know, but y'all know this already, man. Y'all know who I am. Hell. Anyway, New, Evan Duncan, Ice God, Sister George, Grinch, of course, Grinch. God damn, my nigga Grinch voted for me. Yeah, this is off the top right now, man. And I started this video just impromptu on this Zoom shit. I've been fucking around with it. I was like, man, 3-4 hours don't gone by. Let me just put something out there. You feel me? And hey, for those of you that I can't name right now, trust me, on my next video, I will make sure to shout y'all out as well. I'm gonna go into this stream extra just to see everybody that voted for me to get this mic. You understand me? I'm somebody, I'm big on gratitude. I never, ever, ever want anybody who has helped me or who has assisted me to feel like they're left out. So if you have, helped or assisted me in any kind of way that has changed my life in any kind of way, no matter how big or small, I will give you your respect and I will shout you out. You understand me? That's the least I can do. You understand me? So, shout out to everybody, every motherfucking body that voted for me to get this mic. You understand me? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't have been able to buy this mic on my own. Like, for real. So I really appreciate this gift. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is that I got to upgrade the laptop as well, because this shit is as old as 5 years. Yeah, I'm sure some of y'all are saying, God damn, right now. Like Kuda. Ah, damn. Yeah, but yeah, I'm really behind on technology. That's the craziest part. Like, I used to be tech savvy, like on the newest thing, but shit has moved so fast, and too many distractions in life, man. Just puts you off, the right path. But anyway, so like I was saying, we got freaking old ass not even necessarily old, but all these fucking, you know, Pop-Tarts in this fucking space that's just popping off the mouth. And then you find out that they've been trolling and they ain't about shit. I mean, if you really listen to some of these motherfuckers talk, you do start to wonder if you have stooped that low, that you are actually engaging with these remedial ass rats. Okay? You know? And speaking of these remedial lowlifes, they always like to come at my boy Marco Grande. What has he done to you motherfuckers? I mean, for real. What has Marco Grande really done to you dumb motherfuckers? Huh? Is it that he's shown you that he got bitches that he could call on speed dial and they'll come over just so he can get a nut off? Are y'all mad at the nigga because he don't have to use his right hand to get a nut off, or his left hand? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he's ambidextrous. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Is it that? Or is it the fact that he can get pussy on demand and y'all niggas can't because maybe some of y'all are married? Or some of y'all don't really get girls like that? You know? I don't know what it is. But there's some kind of insecurity there because it takes a serious level of low self-esteem for you to look past the message, which is get your shit together. All right? Become a well-rounded person. And I'm not saying physically. You don't want to be rounded physically. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together in every area of your life that is important to you. And you know what? The bitches will come as a bonus. You know, that is a lesson that was really hard for me to learn because I always thought that game is the way, you know? You gotta know how to talk to girls. You gotta be nice to girls. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? How to be a player, you know what I'm saying? That shit. By the way, I'm 34, so I'm a millennial, you know, so I grew up in the 90s, you know. So, and you know, 90s, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I was raised by my parents for one, but when I became 11, when I turned 10, 11, 12, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't relate to them no more. I'm like, y'all don't know what's cool. Y'all some old motherfuckers. You understand me? So the other half, you know, I was raised by rappers and entertainers. You understand me? Because I lived in the predominantly white country that was racist to a certain extent, you know, but definitely when I was growing up, it was bad. You know what I'm saying? Not too bad, but bad enough. And, you know, black folks, first of all, it wasn't that many of us over there. And then, you know, we were never in a good light. So when I see rappers and entertainers and actors and I'm looking at what they're doing and I'm like, oh my God. So there's actually black people in a part of the world that are doing just as well as white people are doing. Because my only reference for black people back in the day was just Africa. In Africa, I mean, come on, man. I'm Nigerian, by the way. You know, both my parents are Nigerian, you know, but I grew up in Central Europe, in Austria, you know, Vienna, Austria, yada, 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 all of that. And yeah, only reference for black folks was motherfuckers in poverty. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers wasn't showing that to you in the fucking commercial, you know, how the flies be in their eyes and shit and their ribs touching. You know what I'm saying? Even me, I would be like, yo, this is not how them kids look like back home. You understand me? They don't look like that. However, when I would visit, it wasn't quite like it was in Europe. It wasn't as comfortable. You know, sun was hot as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you would have this electric company called NEPA, NEPA. They'll just seize the light. Just like that. Yo, just seize the light. Lights out for the night. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, there was still a lot of nice things, like when he sees the light, you know, it's still a full moon and we'll be in my grandmother's yard and everything. And, you know, it was enough sunlight for us to just chill in the sunlight and just crack jokes. And it was still good times. You know what I'm saying? It's still good times in poverty. You know, it's just that y'all niggas be too sedity and bougie and shit and think that y'all can do without all the shit that the Western world provides for you. You know, the basic shit they provide to you. You know what I'm saying? But you can survive without that shit for some time. But anyway, not to go too far off, you know, back to my man Marco, you know. So he already told y'all, you know what I'm saying? Work on yourself and all of that. And the bitches is going to be a bonus, you know. But niggas just look past that shit, like my man Zero said, and they just focus on the fact that, oh, yeah, you got bitches. And it's like in this space, especially the Black Manosphere, you are only validated by how masculine you come across and by how well women respond to your masculinity. And if they don't respond in, you know, in favor or to the degree that you like, all of a sudden you're mad. You know? I don't understand, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of, you know, box drunks in this fucking space. I ain't gonna say no names. Sometimes they're cool, sometimes they're not. Most times they're not, because they will always come and disrupt shit, right? You know? And I mean, I get it when you want to put tags on them. But right now, in this case of Jessica X, and also my homegirl Melody, what exactly did they do? No, what exactly did they do? You know? Because people will say, oh yeah, yada, 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 you a catfish, you're not real. I mean, all these accusations that could easily be debunked and have been debunked at some point in time. But you know, now we're in a time where everybody's got like 8-hour streams, 10-hour streams, 12-hour streams, 24-hour streams, 28-hour streams. Shout out to my boy Kuda, DJ Kuda. I see you. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's kind of hard to go back, but some people are really skilled at doing that and pulling receipts out of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like, whatever. Shit. I don't really know what the problem is, but I just think that a lot of post-wall expired assholes in this space, you know, and when I say post-wall, I mean brick wall. I mean, you don't crash into 3 brick walls before you ended up in the manosphere. And yeah, they're just looking for attention and shit. And you got a bunch of little hyena ass niggas with the fucked up teeth, right? Little maggots and little roaches just running around, just trying to suck on something and trying to fuck on something. So they will go overboard, you know, to diss or to disrespect whoever these fucking 3 brick post wall bitches, you know, whoever they got a problem with, these mago ass niggas got a problem with them too. And it's hilarious, you know. You gotta appreciate it for the entertainment value, but then at the same time, we're trying to learn here too. And what I've noticed is that it's a lot of new cats, a lot of young cats coming up, and you know, a lot of them have their shit together, and it really breaks my heart to see how some of the older motherfuckers in these space, some of you motherfucking Gen X motherfuckers, are literally, it seems like y'all trying to kill their spirit. You know what I'm saying? How is it going to profit you to sacrifice your young in order for you to continue existing. You know, if you want to, let's go a little metaphysical, esoteric, or whatever the fuck, philosophical, or whatever. Just for a quick second. Does that make any sense? You understand me? Because if you are at a particular stage in your miserable ass existence, all right, and you have done, well, let me not say you've done everything you need to do, because I bet you most of y'all dumbass motherfuckers ain't really done shit. But the thing is that time waits for no man, right? So your time keeps going up until the time that you're going to pass the fuck away, right? But you find out that there's a way for you to extend your time, and all you have to do is sacrifice the young. So whatever time that they would have had that you cut short is going to be added on to you, right? And yeah. But think about it this way. We always talk about journeys, spiritual journeys. I mean, we don't always talk about it, but y'all get the drift. I'm sure y'all hear about that shit all the time. There's a bunch of bohemian bitches on IG that will fill you in on that type of information, right? What some people like the term hotep nowadays for them dumb motherfuckers out there, even though it's kind of appropriate as well, because there's a lot of dumb hoteppies. Shout out to my man Vision, and yeah, so in this whole journey and stuff, you always learn that, okay, you get to one spot and you do whatever you have to do and then you move on. It's always about moving on. Do whatever you were supposed to do, because this is the time that you have. So once your time runs out, it's time to move on to the next. You understand me? So if your time is somewhat up, or it seems like, okay, you're no longer at your peak, it's time for you to move on to bigger and better things. Or, yeah, bigger and better things, right? And, you leave the space open for the young ones coming in. It always seems like, especially in the Black community, and I know, I'm not African American, you know what I'm saying, but I am African. You understand? And one thing I've noticed is that Black people all around the world are the fucking same. We always like to talk about these cultural differences, like, oh, I'm so much different than those Black people. Your mannerisms are really the same. You understand? When people talk about African American Black women and they call them strags and all that stuff, the first strag that I came to know was African. You understand me? And they displayed the same type of behavior, but with a different accent. You know what I'm saying? I hope this shit is still recording, by the way. Yes, it is. I think it is. Okay, good. So, yeah. How many minutes have I been going for? I can't even tell on this Zoom shit, bruh. Damn. Yeah, I ain't gonna be here much longer, man. I'm sure y'all tired of hearing me talk already. But yeah. So why don't you wanna give your young that space? If you see the brightest, if you see bright young people coming up, don't you want to guide them? Ain't that what you're supposed to do? You understand me? Like, why do you have to hold on to this make-believe attention on a digital platform? Huh? Or do you feel like if you stop hustling, is the streets not gonna love you no more? Like money making Mitch and paid in full? Is that what it is? You stop hustling? Are they still gonna love me, man? Are they still gonna love you, man? Huh? Is that what you're worried about? Well, if that's what you're worried about, man, then you need to do some serious psychological psychoanalysis and shit. And please don't go to that off-brand freaking Scarface nigga, because that dude has proven himself to be a little maggle ass roach crawling around looking for honey and sugar. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hang off another bitch titty, a strap titty. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to them. Please don't. Don't go to him. You know what I'm saying? He needs his own counseling. Shit. But anyway, yeah, so I do think that it seems like everybody that comes into this space has to get vetted somehow, especially when you're a woman. But also, on the flip side, if you are female, like Jessica, like Melody, and your opinions or your views are more congruent to that of, the progressive black men in this space. If they are aligned with that, I just hope you ain't bullshitting. Because if you are, I mean, hey, we saw what happened to the cocaine cowboy. We saw what happened to the light-skinned bitch whose tongue was too big for her damn mouth. And was always talking like this. You understand me? Daffy Duck looking ass bitch. Daffy Duck talking ass bitch, my bad. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess with all this, I'm trying to say that, let the young ones live. It is on you to show them the right things to do, but please stay on topic, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to go on side tangents and all of that stuff, but stay on topic. Like, if motherfuckers don't want to talk about pussy all the time, you don't have to force them to talk about pussy all the motherfucking time. I mean, let me not get into this shit. I think I've been on here for too long. So I'm going to end it here. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot more to say. Just want to let y'all know, what do I want to let y'all know? Now, this channel, I'm still thinking if I'm going to do this because, I'm heavy in the Manosphere. My boy Sid is not really into that. You know what I'm saying? The whole blue pill, red pill, black pill, that type of shit. You don't really know too much about that. And I think at one point, I'm probably going to have a separate channel for my Manosphere content. And, maybe this channel or another channel just for, the general content that we're going to be putting out there. Because again, it's still going to be entertainment, music, sports, geopolitical news and all that stuff, which is stuff that BGS really put me on. So shout out to BGS. I know some of y'all don't feel about him the way I feel about him. But hey, to me, he is an elder that I do respect, and he's given me some information to look up myself. I mean, there are some things that, I did happen to come across where I was like, okay, I don't really know what that is about. But nonetheless, nobody's motherfucking perfect. I damn sure am not. To 78%, I'm not perfect, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I got so much work to do on myself. It's crazy. I don't even want to go into that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, thanks for tuning in. I hope I didn't bore you too much. Hope I entertained you somewhat. And yeah, till the next one. All right? Keep it smooth, y'all. Peace.